Good evening, I'm Ankita Singh and welcome to the 9 p.m. bulletin on Channel 6 Network. Let's take a look at the top stories for today. India's One Nation One subscription, ONOS, initiative is set to revolutionize the country's academic ecosystem. The scheme aims to break financial and logistical barriers, providing resources to researchers and students nationwide. By ensuring that the next generation of innovators and scholars have access to essential academic journals, ONOS is poised to enhance India's research landscape and foster a more inclusive educational environment. In political news, the Jan Suraj Party has approached the Patna High Court demanding the cancellation of the Bihar Public Service Commission exams over alleged irregularities. The petition, which highlights issues such as the use of mobile phones in exam halls and instances of candidates solving papers together, is set for a hearing on 15th January. Meanwhile, Prashant Kishore, who has been fasting in support of the movement, continues his protest, demanding intervention from Bihar's Chief Minister, Nitish Kumar. In other news, Prime Minister Narendra Modi recently appeared in his first podcast with entrepreneur Nikhil Kamath. During the conversation, Modi reflected on his journey of learning Hindi, the role of integrity in politics, and the imperfections of humanity. The episode, which has been shared widely on social media, has already sparked discussions, with Modi expressing his excitement about the podcast's creation. The podcast gained further attention when Nikhil Kamath asked the Prime Minister a fun question about his skincare regimen, sparking a viral conversation online and drawing light-hearted attention to the episode. In the upcoming Delhi Assembly elections, Atishi has claimed that the BJP's chief ministerial candidate for Delhi is Ramesh Bidhuri. The elections, set for 5th February, will determine the next Delhi Assembly, with the results expected to be announced on 8th February. Meanwhile, Prime Minister Modi also discussed the role of voters in a democracy during his podcast, emphasizing the influence citizens have on the future of the nation. He encouraged active participation in societal development, regardless of political affiliation. In breaking news from Delhi, police have arrested a group of minors for sending bomb threat emails to schools in the city. Authorities state that the boys were seeking attention and attempting to make headlines through these disruptive pranks. On the legal front, the Supreme Court has supported the consolidation of cases related to the Mathura land dispute, adjourning the matter for further hearing in 2025. The Union government has been directed to clarify its stance on the Places of Worship Act by 17 February, a case that remains a focal point in legal discussions. Lastly, in a contentious statement, Sena MP has criticized Lanty Chief's comment on a 90-hour workweek, calling it modern-day slavery. This comment has sparked a debate on workplace expectations in India, with critics pointing out the potential harm to employee well-being in the name of national progress. That's all for today's headlines. Stay tuned for more updates. I'm Ankita Singh, and you're watching Channel 6 Network.